SLO funnels. SLO stands for self-liquidating offer. So basically, this is a growth strategy to get free paid leads. So here's the basic overview of how a self-liquidating offer funnel works. First, you spend money to acquire email subscribers, audience growth, that sort of stuff. But instead of pointing that paid reach to a freebie opt-in to get somebody's email address, you will be promoting a very specific offer stack, a very specific offer that will liquidate the cost of running ads. So even if you only break even with this offer and the cost of your ads, you would be able to scale that and grow your audience using paid reach for free. But of course, the actual goal is to be a little bit profitable here as well, making you a little bit of money off the top end from your offer stack, which I'll show you, and growing your audience at the same time. Get paid to run paid reach, Facebook ads, Google ads, or whatever at the same time. So in this video, I am going to walk you through the offer stack. I'm going to walk you through how to come up with your products that are going to go into your offer, the play-by-play, the playbook, the step-by-step here, as well as my specific self-liquidating offer funnel and a bunch of other from my swipe file that I've been collecting for the past like 2-3 months. So does this work for me? I am a blogger. I am a creator. I am an online business entrepreneur who's probably not making 7 figures yet. Yes, this is such a hot strategy right now for good reason. And that is because it is a relatively low risk way to get into paid products and try paid advertising that'll hopefully cost less money, recoup some or all of your costs, or be profitable. It's low risk. It doesn't take as much time as creating big high ticket offers. It's much low risk to your audience. Being able to sell them things, put products in front of them without going super hardcore salesy for like a $2,000 high ticket item. It's low risk, high reward. It's a massive opportunity right now. And I think 6 months from now, it's going to be even more saturated. So the time to like finish watching this YouTube video and then go implement this is today. So let's begin by showing you this very specific offer stack here. I say specific for good reason. It needs to start with a no-brainer deal. A steal of a lifetime. It needs to be a no-brainer. I call it the lead, your first little product. It should be roughly $17 to $27 to $37 to $47, somewhere in that range. This is actually incredibly important. People need to see this sales page for your $27, $29 offer and think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna take a chance on this. They don't need to open up their bank statements. They don't need to balance their checkbook. They don't need to call their spouse and ask permission to buy this stuff. They don't need to open up their bank account and check their statements. They don't need to balance their checkbook. They don't need to call their spouse and discuss the purchase of this offer. They should just see the value that they're going to get immediately and be like, oh yeah, $27, I'm just going to try it. Boom, order. We'll talk about what those products look like in a second, but next is a bump offer. And spoiler alert, a bump offer is an additional product, additional offer that is presented to them, offered to them on the checkout page before they actually buy anything. And usually this is plus or minus $10. Like it could be a little bit less than your main lead here, or it could be a little bit more, anywhere from like $17 to $47 again. What this does is increases the cart value. You're drawing people in with this small offering, $27, I'm just gonna take a chance on it. And then you're offering the bump offer, and then you're offering an upsell that will increase the average cart value per customer, meaning you're not just like banking on keeping those ads profitable at the $27 amount. Average cart order might be $37 or $40 or $50 or $60 even, depending on the price of your upsell and how good it is and how good you are at selling it, which makes it even more profitable. You can pay a higher cost per purchase, cost per acquisition, CPA, when you have these bump and upsell offers. So the upsell obviously going to be a little bit more money, and this is presented to them after the order. You can see right here, I made this after the order, $77, and $197, maybe even up to like $300, $400 in some cases. And you don't actually have to pitch them right away, like on the thank you page and the examples I'm going to show you, that's what they do. But you could also take this opportunity to get them into a further nurture sequence, get them on a webinar if you are a coach or something like that, but get them on a phone call. Right now is your opportunity to walk them through your value ladder, to walk them through the funnel into your higher priced offerings. Could be an immediate upsell. It could be a $2,000 offer that you pitch to them over the course of the next 2 months. You build an email sequence, you get some rapport and some trust building there, and then you get them on a phone call, or you get them on a webinar, or whatever the next logical step is in your funnel. So here's the basic overview of how to come up with your offer. I have heard a bunch of different tactics from a bunch of different people that talk about self-liquidating offer funnels. I like what Emily Hirsch says. The first one, the mini product, should be a tool or a suite of tools. Checklists, PDFs, calculators, templates, something like this that they can literally tangibly see what they're going to get and they can use within an hour. This is super important. That first offer should be some sort of tool that they can use in an hour. It's not a huge video training. It's not a whole bunch of education. It is a simple thing that they can literally see on your sales page and be like, yeah, okay, I want that template. I'd pay $17 for it. Boom, checkout, done. One more hint at creating these, and you'll see these in the example, it should be something sexy. It should be something desirable, what they really want. It should save them a little bit of time or energy or money or something. It should be a little, oh, this is what I want. Not necessarily what they need. You're gonna give them that in the bump offer and the upsell more specifically, but give them the tool, give them the sexy thing that, oh yeah, I just want that to make my life that much easier. A planning checklist, a little printable thing that they can put on their refrigerator and cross off, a 1-hour blog post tool, a template that'll help them produce content faster. That's what mine is. I'll show you that in a second. The bump offer is usually a systems. Again, this comes from Emily Hirsch, not me. I love the way she put this though. Tools first, then the systems, i.e. how to use the tools. And then the upsell could be the bigger course, the huge training, the one-on-one coaching, the one-on-one consulting. It could be what they need a little bit more. And it could be the overall strategies. Tools, the systems, i.e. how to use the tools, and then the overall strategies. How those tools and that system connects with how to end result. In my case, how to grow an online business and make more money from your content. That's my big end result, right? Now, what is this I got right here? This is the customer journey. That's my avatar. That's your avatar too. They go along this customer journey all down through here, and then boom, this is the very end where they are now successful. All along this journey, there are several little touch points where you could make an offer. That's why I put this down there. One actionable step here would be to grab a sheet of paper, brainstorm everything that is on this journey that your avatar takes. From not knowing a thing to being successful, the very end result, right? Personal finance, being dead broke in credit card debt with student loans, to being able to pay that stuff off, to be able to learning how to invest in here, and then retiring early at the ripe old age of 21 with $3.5 million in the bank. Living life on a beach, drinking margaritas. Brainstorm that entire journey and ask yourself, what are all the steps in there? Write them out, a big old list of steps, and then see if you have any products already that are somewhere on there, and then build out like 2 or 3 little touch points on there for the lead offer, the bump offer, and then the upsell. A tool, a system, and a strategy. That's one way that you can come up with these offers. So I actually want to dive into examples right here. Let's start off with my own. 1-hour blog post. Here is basically what it looks like. There is a sales page, and I will open it up and walk you through it in just a second. That leads to an order page. It's literally like a checkout cart. I will show you that as well in just a second. And then after they buy, by the way, whether or not they do this little bump offer right here, they are taken to the upsell page where I present yet another offer right here. And then they go to a thank you page. Whether or not they buy the upsell doesn't matter. There's an offer to not buy it, of course, or a link to not buy it. They go to the thank you page. And they also go into an email sequence, but that's for a later date. And then I run paid traffic to the sales page. I've also promoted it organically via my email list, and I just link to it from blog posts. I promote it organically and paid. So here is my sales page. I wrote this sales page actually using one of my own templates, which was meta and super fun. Here's a quick tip. Show the product in action. Literally mock-ups. Mock-ups are a little bit corny and a little bit cliche, and we've all seen them before, but they work. It's important to actually show your product. Get 1-hour blog posts for only $27. sales page, sales page, sales page template. Again, me trying to show more screenshots in here. Now, this is the next huge point I want to make. You have to have a product suite. I mean suite like a hotel suite. When you get a hotel suite, it has like several little rooms all like together. That's what your first product should have. The tools shouldn't just be one checklist. That's a freebie. No one wants to pay $27 for that little thing. But if you can combine that with a few other little items into this little suite of products, they don't all have to be huge, mega huge. It just keeps bumping up the value of your offer, and the cost is like, oh man, this is valuable. This is like, even if it's only like $100 worth of stuff, it's 17 bucks or 200 bucks worth of like little checklists and calculators and tools and a little bitty mini training if you really want to. Just bump up the value with different bonuses. Bonuses are important. Psychologically, we love bonuses. I love bonuses. They're corny, they're all over the place, but they work. So here are mine, and I actually added a few more. So I actually broke 1 hour blog post into 3 different tools, 2 of which are templates. One's a Google Doc printable, and then there's a form version that actually spits out a finished Google Doc. And then I have some bonuses right here. My blogging organizational templates. I have a topic grab bag where I list off a bunch of topic ideas and actually a link so people could just, steal some inspiration. And then I have a cool tools checklist, both printable and right there in the course. Those are my bonuses. What I really want to show you here is this, the value stack. What I'm doing is stacking the value. This comes straight out of Russell Brunson. Basically, you want to line up, like let's say you have 3 little products in here, or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. You want to stack those together and get like a total value. Those of you who have done this sort of funnel marketing before, you already know this. But if you haven't, try and get a nice, reasonable, by the way. Don't say this is worth $1.2 million. I'm selling it to you for $30. No, that's never going to work. But assign a value to each of the little components of your product suite, and then add it up and total it, and then say you get this much value for this amount of money. So 1 hour blog post right there. My templates includes this, includes this, includes this. I'm trying to add a lot of value here for $27. Here's my bonus Airtable templates, includes this, includes this, includes this, includes this. I mean, I'm not holding back. There's a lot of stuff in this bundle. Here's another bonus, includes this, includes this. Here's another bonus, includes this, includes this. I want it, I'm in. FAQs, frequently asked questions. I do not offer refunds for this mini products because they're all digital and you could literally use them 20 minutes after you hit purchase, or actually 5 minutes after you hit purchase. I don't offer any refunds, and I suggest you don't offer any refunds either if they are of a digital nature that people can consume immediately. If it's a training, you might offer refunds on that, but the tools, no, you should not. Anything else I want to show you here? I don't think so. Social proof, always great to have testimonials. I'll get to this in a second when I talk about the step-by-step process and how to get these testimonials. But somebody clicks this button, they go over here. This is the checkout page showing the bump offer. You'll notice I have more screenshots. I have 1 hour blog post. I got a little bit of copywriting right there. Contact information, yada, yada, yada. Here is the bump offer, and I have some copy on this side. Exclusive offer, you can't actually buy this anywhere else. I don't sell this a la carte. You can only grab it right here, which is kind of fun, and that makes for good sales marketing as well. And then I have like a little check mark right here. Yes, add the lightning writing training. One-time offer, only $37. Want to crank out content even quicker? Snag my 9-step system, blah, blah, blah. And you can see it updates the total right here. I have a super secret coupon that I use for testing purposes, but it would be $64. 27 plus 37. They hit complete. Whether or not they buy the bump offer or not, doesn't matter. They are taken here. This is the upsell page. Wait, your order isn't complete just yet. And then grab content everywhere. It's my big training, and it's really great. It's awesome. There, you can't see it right here because we didn't actually go through the checkout process, but there's a big button that says, yes, add to my order. And then there's another text link underneath it that says, no thanks, I don't want the order. And I'll show you some more examples of this in a second. So it's another sales page right here where I go through content everywhere. There are also some bonuses to this. You get this, you get this. I'll walk through the modules. There's a few bonuses in there. And that's pretty much it. There is a refund policy for this because it is a training, it's a course, it's educational. It would take them a couple of weeks to kind of go through and implement. Here's my value stack. This value, this value, this value, and this value. Total value, this, you get it today for 97 bucks. So my upsell is $97 right there. All right, let's walk through another couple of examples here. So Allie Bjerk is the creator of Tiny Offer Lab. She teaches this. She teaches tiny offers. That's what she calls slow funnels. And here is an upsell page of hers. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let's zoom in a little bit, go up here. It's the same thing. Order customization. Wait, your order is not yet complete. Get the blah, blah, blah today. Here is her button. Yes, I want to sell the client multiply method. And then no thanks, I don't want the 3 bonuses. This is a little like salesy for me. Like it's like grayed out. Like you can hardly see the no thanks button. That bothers me a little bit, but indeed, there you go. And then she does this. She also gives the stack with bonuses. Here is lesson 1. She's breaking out the lessons in there. Plus 4 bonuses. Bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3, bonus 4. More buy buttons, and then more no thanks buttons. Refund policy, yep, totally. And then here's the stack. I actually copied her formatting right here. I liked it so much. This, and this is for $2,000. You get it today for $77. I don't know if this is a little unreasonable for me. Like the 6-figure launch planner, $300. I don't know about that. But in general, there is Allie Bjerk's page. Here's another one I found literally 10 minutes ago on Facebook. ROI Machines. You want to talk about salesy, by the way. This is the most salesy stuff I think I've ever seen. I don't even know what this is. It's a Facebook ads masterclass. The best one on the planet, apparently. There's copywriting. There's about this dude who's selling it. He's going to stack stuff up. Here is the lessons and the module breakdown. Plus 3 is 3 bonuses. Bonus, bonus, bonus. And then get it all for $29. $29. He does offer a refund, apparently, right there. And steal from this masterclass. $29 social proof he's got right here. Once you hit the buy button, here is his cart page. And he actually has 2 bump offers, which I found very, very interesting. So he's like, get this, get this. Here is the checkout process. Here's what you get. Here's the value stack again, blah, 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 blah. Some social proof. And then he has 2 bump offers that you can choose. One is, remember the offer is $29. This bump offer is $49. This bump offer is $19. And no joke, here is another one I found on Facebook literally 3 minutes later. This is Todd Brown. Make your marketing and generate new sales. There's a bunch of copywriting. Some social proof. He's name dropping over here with all these people. Here's the training. Again, he's got mock-ups and screenshots there. Social proof right here. And it's $97. Oh, no, that's the value. He's bumping the value stack for us right here. Bonus number 1, bonus number 2, more stuff, more screenshots, more mock-ups. Bonus number 3, he's adding the value up right here. The value is going to be over $1,000. I can feel it. 100% money back guarantee. Only $59. So his initial offer is a little bit higher on this one right here. $59. So I want to give you a little bit of a play-by-play here on if you were to take advantage of trying a self-liquidating offer out, here's what you would do. Step number 1, you would define the products. I would probably suggest doing a brainstorming activity where you think about the customer journey all the way through, and then you list out all the different steps that have to happen to go from 0 to 100. And then just ask yourself, do I have any products already that could fit into here? Do I have any tools already that I could fit into here? Or just look at where there might be some pain points that you could solve. Again, I suggest starting with a tools, systems, strategies approach. Thank you to Emily Hirsch for that. I thought that was a great way to conceptualize it. Start with the tools, the PDFs, the checklists, the templates, the calculators, the whatever it is. It could be a Google Doc. It could be anything, right? Just that helps them get a result, a tiny, tiny result that they really want. They want this to be easier. What is their pain point? What are they frustrated by? What do they wish was just 1% easier? They would pay $17 for that. They would pay $27 for that. And they get a lot of value from that. 1-hour blog post, even if it only saves you 1 month ever, period, that's worth $27 for a lot of people, right? But it's going to save them hours every single month. That's a steal for like $27. Try and make it something like that. This is a quick win. This is a tool that you can use ASAP. Next, go through a bump offer and then an upsell. This could be trainings. It could be the systems and strategies that are related to the tools. And actually, this is an important point that I didn't mention earlier. All of these products in your suite should be closely related. Either they should all tackle the same pain point, or it should be a logical, sequential step of products. I help people produce content faster with this tool. I show them my process for writing using the tool. This is 1-hour blog post and lightning writing. And then Their next pain point is, okay, great, I can produce content, I can produce more, better, quickly, but what happens after I hit publish? That is content everywhere. It's sequential. It's a logical little journey right here that kind of makes sense to offer product 1, and then the bump offer, oh, that makes sense for me to buy right now. And then product 3, oh, this makes sense for me to buy right now. What happens after it hit publish, right? All these products should work together. So once you brainstorm some products, your first thing is to go ahead and create the first one. And by the first one, I mean everything, the lead offer, the suite of products, not the bump and the upsell yet, but just that first offer that's going to be $27 or whatever it is. And then I recommend, if you have an existing audience, to validate it. Actually, send a couple of emails, some sales emails about this new thing. Ask for beta testers. I personally found great success doing this because it was a tiny offering. I even discounted it a little bit more, made mine $17. I opened up 10 spots for it, which is not a whole lot of revenue to bring in, but it's 10 people that I wanted feedback from to make the product better and also get social proof, testimonials, right? So create the first one, sell it. Try and sell it. Make it super cheap, $7 even. It doesn't matter. What you're looking for is having some people go through it and then give you feedback to make it better. I ended up switching around my bump and a bonus that was on 1 hour blog post. I switched them because it was a much better fit. And it's been working better since I learned that. The next little step here would be to throw up a sales page. You could also do this before you validate and send it out to your email list or something. I recommend following a swipe file or my sales page templates or something like that to make it easier. Create the bump offer at this point, and then before you get down here to the upsells and stuff like that, I actually suggest launching and even testing out some Facebook ads. You don't have to have all of these steps completed before you start running ads and trying to get them to pay for themselves. I'm not going to go into Facebook ad strategy in this video. It's pretty in-depth, but there are lots of places where you can kind of dabble that and try out that. I've even talked about it on my own channel a little bit before as well. So you create your product, the first one in the bump offer specifically, and then I say you launch it. Tell your email list about it, promote it on social, start running ads to it, and then start working on your upsell, which is going to increase that average cart value even more, making this even more viable, even more profitable. Then you attach and create that. I also wrote down tech a bunch here. You're gonna have to do some tech setup. This is a very techy setup sort of funnel. I'll tell you my tools that I use in a second, but you will have to kind of like sift through that process. Next, I actually suggest writing some emails. This depends on what your upsell is, but write up some follow-up emails. This is your chance. You have a paid customer now. Like, it may not be a whole lot of revenue, but you now have this person who has paid you money, increasing their trust with you. Send them your best content. Send them a nurturing sequence to the upsell. Send them a nurturing sequence to get them on a webinar if you have one, to get them on a call with you if you're a coach or something like that. This is your chance to warm those people up and nurture those people. Then start running ads. And then I wrote these down here too. Analyze, then ads 2, then analyze, then ads 3. Running ads, specifically Facebook ads, it's a never-ending process. It's a never-ending process of turning stuff off, trying new creative, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. Facebook ads, you're gonna blow money off the bat. You're gonna waste a couple of $100. You might not make all that money back from your new slow offer here. That's okay. You are buying data. You are seeing what works and what doesn't work from a creative standpoint. You're seeing what works and what doesn't work from an audience standpoint, from an offer standpoint. People charge a lot of money to learn how to do that process and optimize and track your KPIs and the metrics and stuff like that. I don't have time to go into that into all this video, but you can get started today with these first couple of products and launching it to your email list and stuff like that. You can get started on this today, and I would argue have something out in the next week or two. It doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be solving this one little delicious, frustrating pain point that your audience has. Get some of those products created, start promoting them organically at first, and then you can go into paid ads once you refine it quite a bit, change up your copywriting and your messaging quite a bit, and get there. So I have 2 CTAs. One, I want you to comment below and let me know if this is doable for you. I want you to say, like, I'm not even interested in this, Pete, or yes, I am interested in this. I want to hear more. I want you to drop me a comment below this video, and also go join my newsletter at doyouvlog.com, where I'm going to talk about slow funnels a lot more over the coming weeks and months. Thank you guys for watching, YouTube fam, and I will see you next time. Adios.